Yeah, they had a good game plan against him, coming right out of the box, swinging well, and then the one slider, didn't get to see it again, but looked like it was in a spot where he wasn't trying to put it, and then got on his heels a little bit, but I thought he found a pretty good rhythm until the second home run. But we're going to try and protect him on days like that, and we can limit his pitch count.
Overall, what was your assessment of his outing?
Say that again, Flynn. I'm sorry.
Overall, what was your assessment of his outing? I mean, he did come back from, like you said, after that first inning.
Yeah, I think he would have been sitting in there in the sixth still. I thought he just kind of found a good little rhythm, got a little bit better. But we've all been talking about this, right, for several days, about he was going to face him. You look at the ball, Dozier smashed back up the middle. That's a tie game right there, and the ball caught him, and hit it right into the glove, and it was a good at bat, good approach, go up the middle hard, and unfortunately that one took us away. And then the next inning, we do have an opportunity to do some damage. It'd been nice to have been in a tie situation at that point, locked up 4-4. But we got to get the job done. Even earlier in the game, we got bunt opportunities. We got to move guys over, put a little pressure on, and just start making a mark when we're down like that. But had a tough time getting it done.
You guys, I know you're aware of this too, obviously, but you're 2 for 20 now with the bases loaded, and it's obviously easier said than done. But you've talked before about them trying not to do too much in those situations. Just get the ball in play somehow.
Yeah, and you got to trust. Got to trust your swing thought going up there, regardless of what situation you're in. Obviously, less than 2 outs, you're just trying to put the ball to the middle of the field. We'll take the one run, and when you keep that simple mentality, that's usually when a ball hits a gap, and then we start scoring multiple runs. And it's going to happen because we're seeing some hard hit balls at times, but we're also getting some swings and misses, and we've got to find a way to put the pressure on the defense. And it's happened so many times with the bases loaded where we know if we can put a little pressure on, something good's going to happen. Got a chance to break open a big inning, but so far it's eluded us.
Anybody else?
Mike. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, I was just going to ask, with Kennedy, it seemed like command issues a little bit there. Was that sort of going back to some of the stuff he had before, or did you have a read on that?
Yeah, couldn't tell exactly from where we were, except for the fact that they were taking some pretty good swings. That leadoff walk's concerning. Anytime we do that, we know that hasn't worked out well for us in the long run. So trying to get him to command the zone early in the count, especially, right from the top, we just kind of started making a little push to get back into that. We need a good shutdown inning. And, he got into a spot, even with the bases loaded there, just about got that strike 3 on the foul tip that bounced out of the glove. Then we get a rollover. I mean, he has been victim to some things not going quite right, but I know he's already put himself in positions that he doesn't want to be in. And we got to find out how to get this guy right, because he's a big piece of what we're trying to do.
Mike, real quick, just to follow up on what Flanny was talking about, so many guys left on base and, pressing with what guys are doing at the plate, not being able to take walks. What do you guys need to be able to do better to maybe have a better approach and, maybe be more patient at the plate?
Well, I mean, the last thing you want to do too, Jed, is walk into that bases loaded situation and take a first pitch fastball down the middle because you're talking yourself into being patient. It's aggressive in your zone, aggressive on the pitch selection that you're looking for. And these guys are going in with a pretty good idea, but once again, that want to, we can call it pressing. They want to get the job done so bad that I think sometimes that gets you to where you do expand a little bit, but it also, you find yourself getting in between. We're seeing guys they get into the fastball count and then they're kind of second guessing themselves, sitting something soft. I mean, they've got a plan. Just unfortunately, the plan hasn't worked out. And the times we are squaring them up, it seems to be at somebody. But that's going to change, and just continue to have the conversations about putting a good approach together, not trying to do too much, which is easy to say, just hard to put into application.